Alright guys, we got the entrance to Fort Sill over here to the right. We're in Lawton, Oklahoma. Just got on 62 West, headed to Acme, Texas again. You know, I just went there last week, but I came from further west that time. So we're going in from a different direction. Usually when I come this way, I'm going out to Duke, Oklahoma. There's a drywall plant out there. But we won't be going that far west. We're going to go about 30 miles and then head south towards Texas. But we'll get to see some more of that scenery with the bouldery mountains I talked about last week. Just thought I'd give you a little look through here. You can see some of those hills off to the right in the distance, maybe. Starting to get into that country. There's a big water tower up ahead, says Lawton. A couple of years ago, I delivered some roofing shingles here to Lawton. But unless things have changed, I'm going to tell you, the Love store right there, a couple miles back in Lawton, kind of where 44 and 62 meet, they don't have any showers. So don't plan on stopping there and getting a shower. It's just a real small Love's, more like a convenience store with a few parking spots. Okay, well, I was just showing you a little bit of Lawton, Oklahoma. More later. Alright guys, hey, we are in southwest Oklahoma. Just some wide open spaces. Crossing the Red River. You know, I'm not sure, but I think I might have traveled on this road last week, part of the way. But the Red River is dry. And here is the crossing into Texas sign. Welcome to Texas. So there you go. We're about 14 miles from my customer, Georgia Pacific drywall plant. Last week when I was there, I got a load of that fire-resistant drywall that I delivered to Atlanta. Not sure what kind of product I'm getting this time, but it doesn't go that far away. It's just going back up to Springdale, Arkansas, which is will be about 408 miles from here to there. My fleet manager Paul sent me a message a few minutes ago to when I get home this weekend to the Maverick, North Little Rock yard to put my truck in the shop for some preventive maintenance. No problem there. That's one of the good things about my situation, you know, being able to park there at the Maverick North Little Rock yard, is I can get my truck serviced and without losing any time, no inconvenience. Plus, if I still have this trailer when I get home, I'm going to check it into the shop too, because it's got the ABS light on. And I picked this trailer up a few days ago down in Decatur, Alabama. That was on Monday afternoon, I think. And it's had the ABS light on the whole time, so I'll get that serviced. Usually it's a sensor, but it could be something worse. All right, I'll pick this back up when we get to Georgia Pacific. All right, folks, we're approaching the Georgia Pacific plant here in Acme, Texas. The plant is here to the right.
3 miles to Acme, loop 285.
But they have a holding lot over here across the road on the left side where we pull into. Looks like it's empty at the moment. That's good. And so we'll pull into this lot and you call into the guard shack either by phone or on your CB. There's a sign here with the phone number or channel 14. So I'm just going to pull around here. Doesn't look like there's a line of trucks in the load line or anything, so maybe that's a good sign. All right, let me get checked in. Okay, well, I called, and you know, you basically have to give her your trailer number, your truck number, and your pickup number. Once she verifies your information, she'll say, hey, have you been here before? If not, she'll kind of tell you what to do. But I said, hey, I was just here last week. So she said, come on over. There's a truck in line, so she said just come on over and get in line, and basically the loader people will come out and tell you where they want you to back in. There's loading bays on each side of the building, so it could be that we're backing in on this side or it could be the other side. So what I'll do is I'll park up here, get my boots on, get a safety shirt on, get out and put my 2 big tarps up on the trailer, because once you back into the bay, loading bay, you won't be able to get to your tarps. It's very tight, very tight. I'm talking like an inch or 2 on each side of the trailer. Boy, this railroad car needs to move. All right, more later. Okay, guys, so the loader man in the yard truck just came by, had me sign some loading documents. There's 2 other trucks behind me now, but he told me to pull around to the back side like last week. Starting to get crowded around here. Man, these drywall plants are always so dusty. So he's got one door open on this side. I'm kind of glad I don't have to go into that one, because with that train car back there kind of parked in the way, it makes for a tough turnaround to get in position to back in there. these are usually pretty quick loads, you know. And they've got a tarping crew, you know, that'll take the tarps and with their machine drape it over for you. So really all I'll have to do is once I get loaded is pull out into that lot there where you see all those preloads and get my edge protectors on, straps, and bungee it down. So it looks like both of these doors are open. Alright, well, I'm just going to go over here to the far door, just like last week. Try to get lined up in there and back in. I'll get back to you. Well, guys, I was just here a week ago, and they've already done something different from just last week. He had me let the air out of my red line and take the hose off and put a little locking device on there. I've already got some bungees out here on the front and back for the tarping guys, but so that's different, just a safety thing. All right, well, no loading going on just yet. Hey, I was just looking over the paperwork to see what kind of product I'm getting. It looks like I'm getting all 8-foot product this time. 3 different types of board. Dense element, dense shield fire guard tile backer. I think I've used some of that before. And dense glass fire guard sheathing. So 3 different types of product, but all 8 foot. So still not loading yet. All right, showing you a little bit of the loading process. You always want, when you're getting drywall, you always hope that they get the edge of the drywall where it's not hanging over where you got to put your hooks. So that looks pretty good. I can make that work. So as you can see, they got several guys working on it, putting down the slats on the trailer. Got 2 loaders, one working on each side. So that's how it works. Got an empty door over here. So this stuff over here is the dense element barrier system, and then this stuff he just put on the trailer is the dense shield tile backer. I know I used some of that stuff back in the 90s when it first came out to do a shower, retile a shower. It worked all right. It's still up, so I guess it's good stuff. So let's see, I got a guy loading on the other side now. Let me get you a shot of that. Well, can't really see much, but there he is. Be nice and, woo, ouch, that hurt. I don't know how tall it's going to be, so I guess that counts as 8. Anyway, the other guy's coming on this side. Let me show you one little piece of that, and then that'll be enough loading. Maybe I can show you the tarping work when they start doing that. So, oh, you can see that second section there is kind of offset, you know, they got it centered on the trailer. They tend to put more on the back end than the front end. Okay, I'll try to show you the tarping when they drape the tarps over. Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a look at the tarp, guys. They're about to drape the back tarp on. No, those are good tarps. He asked me if I wanted plastic, which they don't usually ask that. If those tarps were no good, I would say yes, I do want plastic. But those tarps have only been used twice. They're pretty good. And I think the weather is clear for tomorrow, so I don't remember last week if trying to think if the stuff I picked up last week had plastic on it. I don't think so. Anyway, let me show you. They're working on the other side now. So this will be the front tarp. So, you know, they hook those belts onto it and just drag it over. That's how it works. You've seen this before if you didn't watch my videos. Just giving you a look at it. We're trying to position the back tarp a little better. Alright, let's watch him do this. Basically just drags it over the load, and then he'll get the barn door hanging over this end. There you go. Okay, well, as soon as they finish that, I'm just gonna pull out here and start getting my edge protectors and straps, be securing it, and get ready to hit the road. All right, folks, I'm secured, tarped, ready to get out of here. Man, it's been pretty windy out here. Of course, it's Oklahoma, you expect that, but it's especially bad when you're out here with a parking lot full of drywall dust. Woo, man. Anyway, it kind of makes it hard too sometimes to keep your tarp in place and get your edge protectors up there. Sometimes the wind will kick your tarp up and blow your edge protectors out of place, stuff like that. This fella here is trying to get in the shade, I think. All right, I'm just showing you the look, getting out of here. So my customer, the GPS says it is a little over 7 hours. And I only have about a little over 3 hours on my clock. Because I started about 4 o'clock this morning. It's after 2:30 now, so I don't know. Oh, there's another Maverick truck trying to, oh, he forgot to take his tarps out of the box. I've done that before. He probably got backed in there and then realized he needed his tarps, so he had to pull out of the door again to get his tarps. Oh, there's 2 Mavericks in there. Busy place. Man, it's dusty. Dusty, dusty. I bet the guys that work here, of course, some of them were wearing masks. I'd probably have to wear a mask if I was working here. I have to wear a mask sometimes mowing the yard, you know, when it's real dry and dusty, or my sinuses will just freak out. But, man, being around this place, their nostrils have got to be just caked up. All right, so we've got to stop here at the guard check, and I think she takes the top copy of our paperwork, and then we will be getting out of here. And there's one truck sitting over in the lot. Uh-oh. Looks like he's coming over. Well, all right then. Okay, well, let me get checked out here and I'll get back to you. All right, people, we've made it to Friday morning. We're here in, I guess you would call this eastern Oklahoma. I'm about 35 minutes from my customer in Springdale, Arkansas. On 412 East. Remember, we've got this load of drywall I picked up down in Acme, Texas yesterday. And I left there and drove, I don't know, maybe 2.5 hours or so. Camped out and then got up and left early this morning. I think I had hit the road by maybe 3:15-ish, something like that. I had just a little over 4 hours of driving to get from where I was to my customer in Springdale this morning. Giving you a little morning footage. Beautiful morning sunrise. So after I make this delivery today, I'm expecting to get deadheaded to Fort Smith, and I hope things are moving pretty quickly, because I don't even have a full 14-hour day today, because my 70-hour clock only had about, I don't remember exactly, but about 13 hours left on it. So I don't even have a full 14-hour day today to get this delivery done, get reloaded, and get home. I should have enough time to do it, but I don't need to run across any long delays. All right, well, I'll see you in Springdale. All right, folks, I'm just down the street from my customer, which is named Cherokee Building Materials. Got to make this turn here to the left and then make a turn to the right. And they'll be down toward the end. The system just arrived me. This is Industrial Drive. As I remember, the last time I was here, they were doing some work down at the end of this road. So it may look a little different this time. I can already tell it's kind of cleared out down there. But the way it works at this place is they like you to park out on the street and untarp, unsecure, and then you have to kind of pull around the buildings into the unload area. And let's see, this truck coming out here is that's the customer's driveway. So I'm gonna pull up right here before the driveway, and then I'll go check in, and we'll take it from there. Okay guys, so waiting for the unloaders to come tell me to pull around the building, but I've got my tarps off, my straps off, and plastic edge protectors. Just showing you the load. This is what we got, an assortment of different products. Just waiting to get called in, which should be soon because they were loading a customer and he's pulling out now. So let me get ready. All right, folks. Well, I've been sitting here about an hour. They finally gave me a thumbs up to pull around. I was about to sit here and get mad because they never would call me in. You know, I mean, they're trying to get customers that come in to get random things loaded before they worry about us delivery drivers. Sometimes I think they're unaware that the government feels obligated to manage our work hours, but they're not obligated to manage the loaders and unloaders. So that leaves us at the bottom of the rung, the bottom of the ladder. But Maverick did send me a load assignment just a few minutes ago, picking up at the Fort Smith yard and delivering Monday in Morristown, Tennessee, which is way up kind of in the northeast corner of Tennessee, up past Knoxville. I don't think I've ever delivered there, never been there, so that'll be a different trip. I'm just anxious to get out of here, get to Fort Smith, get loaded. It's a tarp load, and get home, because I don't have a full day's clock to work with. I'm a little nervous. So I've delivered to this place here 3 or 4 times. They're pretty good guys. Get lined up here. They've got a loading block back there on the painted on the driveway. I'm gonna try to get in there. I don't think it really matters a whole lot though. Okay, that ought to do it. I'll try to show you some unload if I can. Well, I'm getting unloaded now, folks. And this is something new. Like I said, I've been here 3 or 4 times in the past, and I always got off and helped put the runners on the piles there, like he's doing. But he said that they got a new change, and we're not allowed to help anymore. So there you go. Just makes the process more slower, but you know, that's how it goes. Maybe somebody got hurt or something, I don't know. So as soon as we get unloaded here, that's the first pile he's taking off. We'll be heading to Fort Smith. We'll see you there. All right, guys. Finally unloaded. Kind of a slow unload here today. Got another Maverick that's pulled up out here getting his tarps off. So let's get to Fort Smith. Get this home load. Hopefully Fort Smith will be working a little faster than this place did. He's got just regular drywall on there, it looks like. All right. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from here to Fort Smith. I'll see you there.